Hey guys, welcome back to In the Woods with the Capones. Well, here it is. It's a beautiful summer's day, and I thought today would be the perfect day to do an oil change on our Forest King lock splitter. We tend to do it every year. It's good for the engine. It eliminates carbon buildup on the valves, and it's really easy and very, very simple. So why don't you stick around, join us, and we'll get busy. Thanks. Okay, on this particular model, very straightforward. Listen, anyone can do it. You don't have to be a mechanical engineer. You know what? It's common sense. There's a drain plug at the side on each end for draining the oil, and then there's the fill where you also do your level gauge reading. So we're going to start by taking off the front plug, draining the oil, and then replacing it. Like I said, very simple. All right, let's get busy. I'm going to start by showing you, there's the front plug, and then there's an identical one at the back of the engine, which I will bring you and show you, which is right here. And there's our level gauge and our fill plug. So not much to it. So let's start draining. All right, so like I said, here's our drain plug. So I'll let you know, that's a number 10 mil. So what I like to do is I like to put my plastic bucket on the side. I'm going to lower it just a tad. Get the camera backed up a bit. So this way, that little bit of oil will drain down into the bucket. 10 mil. Crack the nut. Now at this point, what I like to do is I like to take the dipstick out for the oil drain. Allows you see the oil's clean. Cleaned it did last year, it's not dirty. So let's just wipe it down. Side. Plug. There you go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it even more so the oil runs all to the front. There you go, gives you an idea of how the oil drains out. And it's right into the bucket. No mess, no nothing. Perfect. Okay, so you can see the oil has stopped coming out. The dirty oil is in there. It's about a liter. And what we'll do now is we're going to put the plug back in and go ahead and fill it. Okay, so you can see there's a new aluminum gasket, which we put on here, and we'll put the bolt back on. Okay, so I got the plug temporarily in there loosely. I'm going to move away the oil. You can see there, so now I'm going to tighten that. Take my 10. And just give it a little quarter turn once you hit, and that's it. Crush the gasket, we're good. All right, so now my funnel perfectly positioned in the hole. Like always, synthetic oil, nothing but. This is a 10W30, fully synthetic. Here's the seal breaking. So now, this is 1 liter, which is roughly about 946 milliliters. We took out probably roughly about 600 milliliters, so just a little over half a bottle. So we'll put it in half and we'll check it. Another way of doing it is slowly pouring it in. And once you see it come out just slightly, as you're filling it, once you start to see a little drip coming out of the fill plug. Oh, we've got 500 milliliters right now. Let's put a little more. And we'll check it. And we're roughly at 6. All right, I don't know if you can see it, but it's slowly. Let me pause it. If you look at the end of the, you'll see there's a little bit of a drip coming out. That meaning that we're probably full, and we are, which is perfect. That's why I put a rag underneath. Good. All right, you can see we've filled the oil, and I said it just starting to drip out. We have our rag there so to catch what little excess drips are coming out. So we know that the engine is full. So let me show you on the oil. Remember, like I said, so there's roughly a little over 2. Yeah, there's roughly a little over 250 milliliters left. So like I said, this engine takes just a little over 6. There's 950 in here, so you know what? It works out perfect. All right, let's finish this baby off. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my dipstick, just completely wiped down and everything. I'm gonna insert it, turn it all the way, bring it back out, and we are good. We're at the right levels, clean and everything. It's just right at the H. So I can take this, wipe down a little bit, put the cap on. Perfect. All right, so we have fresh oil in it, drain plug's been tightened up, dipstick's back in. So now why don't we run it for a few seconds, get that new oil circulating, and we'll check it out and make sure everything's good. All right. Remember what I said about this machine, always first pull or second. So let's see, choke, fuel, 1, 2. All right, we're ready to let it run for a bit. And we got no leaks at the front, no leaks at the back. Okay, good. All right, we let it run for a little bit, get it warmed up. We have no leaks at the front where the drain plug is, and no leaks at the back. So let's pull out the dipstick and see how the measurement is. And it's perfect. Perfect. So we are where we need to be with the oil. Like I said, very easy, very straightforward. You don't need to be a mechanical engineer. So, anyways, from In the Woods with the Capones, thanks for watching. Use these simple tips. Saves you a couple of bucks, saves you an engine. Always good to do. So be good, be safe, be kind to one another, and we'll catch you next time in the woods. Thanks.